Rashford with point to prove as Barca target Atletico comeback. Marcus Rashford had his chance against Atletico Madrid, but failed to take it, or any of the next 5 that came along on a frustrating European night. On Tuesday, the England international has another opportunity to try and inspire Barca to a Champions League comeback in the Spanish capital. Rashford fired blanks as Barca suffered a 2-0 quarter-final first-leg defeat, but the England international was also his team's brightest spark against the Rojiblancos, even though the killer finish eluded him. The 28-year-old, on loan from Manchester United, has a point to prove in the second leg, particularly with his future at the club on the line, as well as a potential World Cup spot in Thomas Tuchel's England squad. Barcelona have not yet made a decision on whether to trigger the $30 million, $35 million clause in Rashford's loan deal to make his switch to Camp Nou permanent. With Rafinha out injured, Rashford has been the natural choice on Barca's left flank. Rashford burst beyond Atletico fullback Nahuel Molina on numerous occasions at Camp Nou but could not capitalize. This team is always going to create chances. There's so much quality in possession. Today the goal didn't go in, but we can't shy away from the responsibility to take these chances, Rashford told CBS. On another day, on another night, they go in. On Saturday, Flick began with Rashford on the bench for Barcelona's 4-1 thrashing of Espanyol in La Liga, likely to save the forward's energy for the visit to Atletico's Metropolitan Stadium. Rashford came on after 65 minutes and netted the 4th in the last minute with a cushioned volley, which Flick hopes will raise his confidence levels. "I'm happy Marcus scored a goal today. It was very important for us," said Flick. Rashford also scored against Atletico at the Metropolitano on 4 April in La Liga, with the second leg the third in a trilogy of clashes between the sides in under a fortnight. The Englishman has 6 goals in 26 La Liga appearances, with his finishing an area that could be improved. In the Champions League, Rashford has netted 5 times in 10 games, and if the pattern of the first leg is repeated, could be Barca's main attacking threat again. Talented teenager Lamine Yamal was double and triple marked in the first leg, creating more room for Rashford to fly into. Unbelievable mindset. Rashford believes Barca can mount a comeback to reach the semi-finals for a second season running. "The mindset and the intent that we had to try to get back into the game is unbelievable, and we're going to have to use this, and we need all of this in the next game in order to come back," said Rashford. "We know what we are capable of when we're playing at our highest level, and we can take the game away from anybody. We have to look to do this in the next game." Barca left the first leg furious at not being given a penalty when Atletico defender Marc Pubil touched the ball with his hand at a goal kick. "It's a penalty. It's happened before and it's always given as a penalty," Rashford added. "It's common sense that it's a penalty." One area of the game where Rashford has not always satisfied Flick this season has been in his work rate off the ball, not close to Rafinha's intense pressing, which is a key to how the coach likes to play. "Pressing is also a part of our game which is very important, not just with the ball, where everyone knows he's fantastic," said Flick on the eve of the first leg. "We need him to help his teammate on the flank." In response, Rashford produced one of his best displays in that regard and also tracked back well against Espanyol, showing he is heeding his coach's instructions. The forward's €30 million fee would be straightforward for some clubs, given Rashford's numbers this season. The attacker has 12 goals and 13 assists in 42 appearances, many as a substitute, but at cash-strapped Barca, any such deal would represent a significant chunk of the summer budget. Signing Rashford might mean not being able to move for a much-needed defensive reinforcement. Rashford's job against Atletico is to make the question a no-brainer, even on Barca's budget.